Hey guys, what's up? Akasan. I'm gonna make a really quick video for you guys, real quick. Uh, I just said quick twice. Quick video for you guys. Yeah. It's something. It's regarding the HBO copyright shit that was going on. Uh, I need to start checking my messages. Or you know what? I'm not getting notifications anymore for people that are sending me messages directly through YouTube. And there's one I did want to actually bring up here. I just saw it like 30 seconds ago. Look, this one actually is coming from, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, this one's actually coming from HBO Anti-Privacy. That's kind of trippy, like HBO Anti-Privacy. Like, I don't know how legit this is. I'm gonna have to look into this account a little bit more. I don't know exactly how legit this is. This channel is not available. This should get deleted. Now I'm getting kind of. I don't know how. But anyways, I'm just gonna read. They give you a gist of what they emailed me. So HBO, dear Akasan, HBO greatly appreciates your enthusiasm for Game of Thrones and the time and effort that you have put into your YouTube videos. Nice. At the same time, now this is after I sent the claim for fair use situation. At the same time, after reviewing the videos listed below, which are hosted on your YouTube channel, we do not believe that they meet the test for being fair use. In particular, because your videos each include a substantial amount of content from a single episode with scenes that are not transformed in any way. This is actually good news, guys. This is great news, actually. Immediately following this email, we will reinstate our claims. We encourage you to create new videos, which include only short, selected excerpts from the program, so short clips, and approach that is consistent with both the spirit and the letter of making a fair use under copyright law. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Sincerely, HBO Anti-Piracy. And then the YouTube video titles is Game of Thrones Season 5 Episode 6 Reaction, Game of Thrones Season 5 Episode 7 The Gift Reaction, and Game of Thrones Season 5 Episode 8 Hard Home Reaction. So those were those three videos. Now I'm very curious how what's gonna happen with episode 9 and with the video that they pulled down, if they pull down that video, because there's the key word about scenes that are not transformed in any way, because based upon what you guys recommended to me and what I should do with my videos, I transformed the videos. I lowered the opacity to make it where you can kind of you can't really fully tell what's going on in the video, or only if you've seen the episode, and that's the way it should be. I understand what HBO was saying, basically. And so you get the gist of what scene. You're basically supposed to know exactly what scene is going on, but you shouldn't be able to see it clearly. You know, you get the point, basically. And also, like they said, there was too much before. There's a substantial amount of content from a single episode. Thus, with this new version that I uploaded, it was very snippet. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of that way. I thought it was kind of sporadic. Nevertheless, though, for the most, you still got the reaction, and I think, from what I can tell, based on this email, HBO is going to be fine with that, which is cool. They just want shortened stuff just excerpts. Let me look at that one more time. We encourage you to create, which include only short selected excerpts from the program. So, for example, you know, they wouldn't want me to show the entire scene of Danny getting on the dragon, Drogon, like that entire battle at the end. And I've also noticed that that's been a problem with what you call it, with Flash as well, is when I did the last 10 minutes or something like that. It wasn't as bad with WB. They just stopped monetizing. They still left the video up there like, oh no, go ahead and promote and shit. But they didn't pull down the episode. So okay, this is all good news, guys. For the most part, because this shows that in all likelihood, we'll see what happens in the next week or so with the latest reaction that I uploaded to see if it's untouched. You know, I transformed it, I lowered the opacity, I did all the recommendations, I flipped the video as well, I did everything that you guys recommended, so it should be okay. The only thing I'm worried about, there was one other suggestion somebody said that, as long as the excerpt is 10 minutes, under 10 minutes, HBO won't touch it. So, the only problem is my reactions, even though the edited snippet that I had, as little as I tried to make it, as short as I tried to make it, it's still like an 18-minute clip. So there's one other option I think I might do for the future, but I need to think about it and think about this email that they sent me. But you know what? Basically, the one thing I wanted to say was I have to, if this is legit, the HBO anti-piracy, if this is legit, which I'm pretty sure it is. It sounds pretty legit, and it's not someone cussing me out or whatever. Like, it's right. Then, you know, I have to say, you know, props to HBO for actually even getting in contact with me. You know, a lot of WB, a lot, yeah, WB. Yeah, I'm checking my messages to see if WB has sent me any emails like this. I don't think so. But, yeah, props to HBO for actually getting in contact with me, letting me know what exactly I'm doing wrong. And they're not just saying, fuck it, you know, you just don't do anything Game of Thrones. Because that's what was the main thing. It's just like, you know, the idea of not even making videos anymore. That was going to be the sad part, because I actually do like the show. But I really appreciate the fact that they let me know what needs to be done or whatever. So let me think about this for a little bit, guys, and I'm thinking about the season finale, how I'm gonna handle it. But it looks like, from what I can tell, episode 9 should have been right, because it's the audio's not long enough, like it won't catch anything, the scenes aren't really long enough, and you guys still, the majority of you, got to see exactly what my reactions were, and it was entertaining for the majority of you guys. So if you have any other suggestions, though, certainly let me know below, and I'll keep them in consideration to see what we should do, because it's the finale. I know the finale is going to be big, so I'm thinking maybe I should break it up in a few segments, like these 10-minute segments or something like that. Flip the video, lower the opacity. I don't know. I'll look around at what the other GOT reactors are doing and take it from there. Yeah. But anyways, props to HBO. I appreciate them getting back to me. And I just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Alright? Peace. God damn it. Didn't turn off. I said peace, damn it!